Perkins, and I'm from Smithville or Malaga, so yeah.
Okay. So why did you decide to become a beef ambassador, and what is an ambassador?
Okay, so I show cows, like I show steers and heifers, and I go to like lots of shows, so my summer's pretty much just with my cattle all the time, and I have really like always been fond of beef. I love animals, and I love my steers, my heifers, and so I just thought that, being a beef ambassador to me would be really awesome, to represent like the animal industry, to represent beef, and I think that being an ambassador is something that you educate people, you help them understand. Like a lot of people, like where I go to school, they're not country. So if I, educate them about beef and help them understand like what it really is, then we can get the point across.
Okay, so you kind of already answered this next question, but I'm going to ask it again if you want to expand your can. Tell me your beef story and how you came to be here.
Okay, awesome. Like I said before, I have showed beef, and I just really do love them. They're just like an awesome thing, and they're really good to eat too also. Even though I do show them and I have to sell them at the end of the year, it kind of makes me sad because I kind of grow with them, and I'm with them every day, so I build like that bond and that trust. But when the ones that are, kind of mean, and I'm kind of happy to send them off, and I just really do love beef a lot.
Why are hormones used in beef?
Hormones are used in beef because I think it like enhances the beef, and makes it better.
How do you know that hormones are safe?
I assume that they are safe. I mean, that they are safe in a way, and they can help enhance and make our beef better.
What is the difference between a factory farm and a family farm?
So a family farm is when it's with your family. It's passed down from generation to generation. And a factory farm is where there's workers, there's other people, and it's not really family related.
If you could eat only one cut of beef for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
Well, I really like steak a lot, and obviously it's really good. And I don't know, I just love steak, and I think that my dad only makes the best steak, so I don't really try other steaks because they are, like, my dad makes the best, so their steak's good.
What is the Bold diet?
The Bold diet is beef, it starts with an O, so beef, I'm going to skip over the O, lean diet, I'm pretty sure, and it's a big thing. I read about it a couple nights ago, and it's like a big thing on like what beef is, and like it's trying to get that beef is really lean. Like I know that back then there wasn't a lot of lean cuts, but today there's 40 lean cuts out there.
It is widely known that modern beef producers use antibiotics. Why are antibiotics used in beef?
I think that antibiotics is used in beef because, as myself, I have my steers and my heifers, and we also raise beef to eat them. We need, animals get sick, like us as people, we get sick also. And if we can get, saying that if we get better and we get the cattle better, then it's going to taste better. You don't want a sick animal to eat, you want a healthy animal.
How is the usage of antibiotics going to change in the future?
I think that there's a positive and a negative side to it. Like some people, they think, we're not treating the animals right. We're giving them shots. We're not really helping them. But in a positive light, we are really helping them. Like no one wants to be sick. I know. And if we help the animals and, give them the antibiotics that they need, and to make them healthier, because no one, like I said before, wants to eat sick, animals that are sick. They want to be positive and healthy.
What are your thoughts about recent events in the news concerning grazing on public lands?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Sure. What are your thoughts about recent events in the news concerning grazing on public lands?
I think that there's a lot of range issues, actually. They're going to be changing some things in 2017, and I think that it is a big issue, but we need, like, the population is getting bigger, and there's more people that want to build houses. There's more big outfits that want to, make Walmart and like just lots of other things. And so when we don't have range to feed our animals, how are we going to feed them and take care of them? And we need to like protect that, because in a couple of years there probably won't, or not in a couple of years, but like 20 years down the road, what are we gonna, as a person, like I obviously want to stay in the beef industry. What are we gonna do? How are we gonna feed our animals if we don't protect the range issues and the land?
How can we save money at the grocery store on beef?
So there's like, okay, can you restate the question?
How can we save money at the grocery store on beef?
There's lots of, I think that beef's good, and a lot of people think it's good too, but if we could save money and not, we could buy that more expensive beef if we wanted to cut back on other certain things. If we save money, then with our beef, if we just want to buy ground beef, I mean, that's like really less expensive than like steak and all that stuff. So if we could just buy ground beef, and you can make lots out of it. There's Hamburger Helper out there for people who don't even know how to cook. So I mean, there's lots of things that you could save money on. So if you just like, maybe you could use coupons. I know that there's coupons out there, but there's plenty of things that you can save money with and buy beef, and it's healthy for you. There's protein. There's lots of other things that it's good for.
What are your plans for the future?
I have lots of goals and dreams. I feel that I wanted to be a dental hygienist. I love people's teeth, if that's, that's not weird. But I kind of want to stay in the ag industry. I think I want to go to a livestock school judging for 2 years and then come back to Utah State. And they have a really good ag program, so I want to be involved in like ag communications, ag business, and like hopefully go to like a big company and spread the word about animals and how they're being treated. And I don't know, it kind of sucks growing up. I'm in high school right now, and it's just, I don't know what to do with my life like I thought I did, but I want to stay in the ag industry and be able to promote ag and to still be involved with it.
You said earlier that you wanted to stay in the beef industry. How do you hope to do that after college?
After college. My kids are obviously going to show steers. I will make sure of that. I want to be involved with that because getting the word out and talking about beef and letting people know about it and how good it is and how, we're not hurting animals. We're, feeding people around us. And so if me staying in it, that's just like one of the awesome things for me. Like my dad's involved in it. Everyone's like involved, and just being in the beef industry is really an awesome thing if you think about it.
What's the number one thing that you want consumers to know about the beef industry and the farms and ranches?
The number one thing that I do want people to know is that we don't hurt animals. We try to make them comfortable. We try to help them and take care of them because we want people to obviously eat beef, and we want them to, not, because a lot of people get confused on what we really do if you think about it. That beef is really important, that it gives you protein, and it makes you, I think it makes me feel happier once I eat a nice steak. So if we just, just keep on letting people know about it, letting people know that we're not hurting them, that we really want them to be happy and safe, then that can get my point across.
Thank you so much for letting us interview you.
Thank you. Have a good day.